If you're questioning on whether or not to go to university or college, here are some things that I feel like you should know. Number one, people usually go to university to get a degree in something like broad. For example, like if you're going to go into marketing, it's a broad understanding of what marketing is. And if you were thinking of going into college for specifically marketing, you would go into a specific area, for example, like fashion marketing or like digital marketing, while university would give you all of that. University is extremely ginormous, and I would definitely describe like college as like the smaller kind of unit and kind of like a bigger high school. There's obviously way less students than at like a university, so that also comes with like bumping into people more often. But obviously like not as often in high school, like there's different buildings. Universities definitely have way bigger flexibility than like a college because of the amount of classes and programs they have versus a college. So if you're at college and you're in one of like the smaller programs, which there are a lot of those, it's typically really hard to like switch courses as it's typically like a fixed schedule for your program. So if you don't like a professor, you're kind of screwed. As like in university, you can typically like switch the class to a different professor. Universities are definitely more like theory based, while colleges are more like practical and like hands-on. Universities typically have a lot of like lectures, tests, and essays, while like colleges have like hands-on practical exams and like projects and assignments. It really does depend like your program and like what courses you are taking and what courses you're required to take, because that depends on like if you're studying a lot or not. But if I'm speaking from like a generic standpoint on like a college, most of them are very like not theory based. Most of them are very like hands-on. Universities definitely have a bigger social life and like clubs compared to like a college, obviously with the size difference. If you're someone who's like very serious about your education but also really cares about like that social life, go to university. There are also like really good colleges for like a really good social life as well, but it obviously does not compare to like a university. Universities also offer higher level positions and continued schooling. For example, like most people go to university for something and then they branch out to like college. While college kind of like helps you get like an entry level job, but it's kind of like immediate, like after school you go and search for a job, while in university sometimes you go get your master's or you go to like college. For example, if you go to university for like being a teacher, you go to teachers college after. But again, obviously, like do your own research. Every program is very like specific on what their requirements are and like what their pathways are. Obviously, this does not apply to like every single program, but like for the most part. Overall, both options are really good. I just feel like I would make this video because if this video was out when I was looking, I feel like it would have helped me like so much. Also, if you have any other questions, please let me know. And also, if you have anything to add, please comment it. Anyways, love you guys.